Try all the time. Try as hard as you might. You've got to keep your wits about your mind. You sure can turn a phrase.
Okay, so that's interesting. Just right away. If you'll check out the intro, they have sets of 7 bars each, and then when they get to Andrew here, when he gets to the chorus, there are sets of 8. So check that out.
Try all the time. Try as hard as you might. You've got to keep your wits about your mind. You sure can turn a phrase.
So I don't know if that was on purpose, but cool.
But can you try? Try all the time. Try as hard as you might. You've got to keep your wits about your mind. You sure can turn a phrase, but can you try to turn the page? Try for better days. Try for better days. Sure can turn a phrase, but can you try to turn the page? Try for better days. Try for better days. To turn the page. Try for better days. Try for better days.
Okay, so yeah, the strong beat comes in at a weird spot there. I think it's the 5th bar or something like that.
To turn the page. Try for better days.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Try for better days.
Yeah. So I feel like that loses some of the forward motion there. That little bit of a skip, it feels sort of like a skip. If that was sort of intentional, okay, why was that intentional? If you could actually, Andrew, if you could drop that in the comments. Was that intentional? Was that not? And if so, why was that intentional? Like I can see if like you were talking about like a skip or like skipping something. That might be appropriate.
To turn the page. Try for better days. Try for better days. Try for better days, gather.
Yeah. So I almost feel like if it was
try, but can you try to turn the page? Try for better days.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try for better days. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Try for better days. Andrew, if that came in on the 4th bar, I think that would just carry on that forward motion a little bit more.
But can you try to turn the page? Try for better days. Try for better days. Try for better days, gather all of your strength. Remind me of your cause. Gather all your armies, all your forces.
Yeah, love the Oz. Love that melody. Very unique. Very cool.
All of your strength. Remind me of your cause. You gather all your armies, all your forces, or you're lost. You sure can use them. At least can't you try to turn the page on to better days?
On to better days.
On to better days. On to better days.
Yeah, so Andrew, I don't know if you're ever planning on adding maybe just a little bit of percussion in the background. I feel like this second verse is a great time to have some shaker in there. So just to sort of add to that forward motion that you already have.
Try for better days. Try for better days. Gather all of your strength. Remind me of your cause. Gather all your armies, all your forces, or you're lost. You sure can use them. At least can't you try to turn the page on to better days? On to better days. On to better days. Think I can see you now. Can you stand out in that crowd? Let's hear your voice. We all see clearly now. As your silence leaves me, I'm left with so much choice. I'm left with so much choice. You stand out in that crowd, let's hear your voice. We are on to better days. Think I can see you now. Can you stand out in that crowd? Let's hear your voice. We all see clearly now.
Yeah, so that's got some odd timing there as well. You love that, eh, Andrew? So you love just coming in on a weird bar, which is cool. He goes back to the that little intro part that he does in the beginning, which is 7 bars, and then he starts his sort of bridge, and then 3 bars in, that's when we start. That's when we start.
On to better days. Think I can see you now. Can you stand out in that crowd? Let's hear your voice. We all see clearly now.
So that's 6
As your
bars.
silence leaves me, I'm left with so much choice. I'm left with so much choice.
Yeah, I feel like for me, leave out that little intro bit in there. I mean, that's just my opinion. That's nitpicky at this point. I'm being nitpicky. But yeah, Andrew, I know you. I know you're. I know you're a guitar player. So yeah, I can imagine you wanting those kind of inflections in there. Yeah, and that's totally okay. It's the artist's choice, right?
Waste away today, no time or place. Who needs it? Just forget about tomorrows that you all have lost, and you.
Tighten that up.
You're sure to lose it.
You want to be right in the pocket on that.
You can use it, so let me help you try to turn the page. Let's make better days. Waste away no time or place. Who needs it? Just forget about tomorrows that you all have lost.
Yeah, careful with the rhythm on some of those words. Tighten those rhythms up, and it'll drive that forward motion instead of sort of lock it up, right? So over here we got some real good forward motion going, and then it feels like it sort of stumps at the points where we got those rhythm parts.
Choice.
So this is like the third verse.
Waste away today, no time or place. Who needs it? Just forget about tomorrows that you all have lost in you.
And also, Andrew, I know you're just starting singing, but go for it. So these notes, go for it. So
About tomorrows that you all have lost.
Go for it. I know you're holding. It sounds like you're holding back there a little bit because you may be nervous. Maybe you're just like you're not really confident in your voice. But man, you have a really cool, unique voice. So really belt that out. Don't be afraid. I love that.
Place who needs it? Just forget about tomorrows that you all have lost.
Go for it.
You're sure to lose it. Sure you can use it. So let me help you try to turn the page. Let's make better days. Let's make better days. Let's make better days.
Yeah, it's got some good bones, man. Just needs some tightening up. But sounds good. Yeah. And you know what? I don't hate that I don't hate the 7-bar intro and the 7-bar outro. Yeah, I think it's a cool little ditty on the guitar. I'm not a huge fan of the chorus timing. I think if you just sort of shorten up that timing a little bit, make it into 4 instead of 5. I think that could really carry on some forward motion for you. I think you'll really notice some forward motion be carried on. And in that bridge part as well, maybe there's some tightening up there as well. Yeah, but really nice tune, buddy. Sound good. I can't wait to hear another.